Yes. Yeah, now let's see. Stand up for our fellowship. Sumbu Zabibu, as I said, will take us through the Rotary Grace.
Thank you very much. Before I say it, Happy New Year to all of you. I'm going to say the Rotary Grace for what we have received and what we are about to receive. May we be truly thankful and ever mindful of the needs of the less privileged.
Amen. Thank you, Sumbu Zabibu. Now, Night, can you take us through the loyal toast?
Thank you so much. I'm going to take us through the loyal test to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
To His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Thank you so much, Zabibu. Let Innocent take us through that.
Yeah,
The four-way test.
yeah, thank you so much, the Rotarians. I'm going to take you through the four-way test. Of the things we think, say or do, first, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendship? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Innocent. And it's Lenny Christian who is taking us through the object of Rotary. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as basis of worthy enterprise, and in particular, to encourage and foster, first, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupations as an opportunity to serve society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal, business, and community life. Fourth, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. Thank you so much. Let's take our seat. Yeah, thank you so much, Rotarians, both online and in the house. I have to apologize for last week. I wasn't around, therefore I got caught up in the farm and got difficulties coming back. And I have to appreciate and thank Innocent as an RRC company to have taken up the meeting and chaired it. I was very, very excited and happy for that. Today's fellowship, we are going to go through the updates of the current projects. The current project running is Machangana. In Machangana, water boreholes have been drilled. They are functional. Communities continue to enjoy water. Otu reported to me just now, the water sources do not have any problem at all. Communities are enjoying water. Filters are also functional in the community. The women continue to use their filters, both thirst relief and soya filters are functional in a Machangana community. Latrines so far have reached to 60 complete latrines and 2 more ready, prepared for construction. Malaria project in Machangana, so far 1,780 1,790 tested, and 600 have been found positive with the malaria and treated immediately. Ramanda project is still running. Filters were also distributed in Ramanda. Filters continue to be functioning in Ramanda. Latrines already completed 46. One more still remain behind to be completed. Water in Ramanda, water source site was assessed. The place where water is supposed to be drilled was assessed. Materials orders placed, purchased already. We received them this afternoon. It's kept at the SEDUC office, but drilling is still a challenge to Ramanda. Ramanda community still continue to say, they continue to push the drilling ahead, saying that they still need the drilling by the truck. That understanding is now beating us. We are failing to understand them. So today, we don't know what we are going to do. I think it's better we put our final discussion. Before we say the final discussion, when we went to the community where with the Innocent Ajaga as an RRC person, and also as a SEDUC, who is also our partner we work together with to say something about Ramanda. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, the President, for giving me this opportunity about Ramada issue. What I've seen in Ramada is that the influence has been from I'm saying from men. That is the leadership of that village is a man, else one chairperson. So else one chairperson is really influencing the women. I remember very well in our previous meeting, the women themselves send representatives, I think 2 of them, to have a meeting with us. And by that time, they were really willing, saying, no, it is okay, it was other people, but for them, they are really ready that we go and drill the well as you suggested, so that we see if it cannot help, then from there we go to the next decision. But if it can help, if they need about 2 and 3 wells, then from there we shall also discuss about it. So what I've realized from that is the influence from the local council, that they needed the deep hole like that one of Achieva. So we explained it to them, because with even Achieva right now, what I've seen is still the borehole is still very far from other people who are extremely maybe in the other northern part, maybe on the western part of Achieva. They have to also walk a far distance, about 2 kilometers. So the idea of this Muzuzu well would really be great for to bring the service, I mean to bring the water nearer to the household, so that they can get time to do other things. So to me, I think this is for discussion, and we need to come up with the also resolution for that. And since it is the local council of that village that always maybe the communities listen to him. And of course, when you see, we are just the Rotary Club and the other partners are the one bringing leadership to these women. But in most cases here, the women listen to men. So that is one of the biggest challenge we are facing here. But otherwise, women are ready to receive the well. So I think we need to come with some idea to see how we can maybe handle that situation. Since the women are ready, they really need the support to drill at least the well, so that you see, but men are not ready, headed by the LC1 chairperson. So that is all what I can say. So we shall need to come up with the resolution, because I can see here the Rotarians have already brought all the materials on ground here. I've even seen them. They are just waiting a decision, okay, from the community. So that is all what I can say. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Innocent. And yes, it is the local council, that is the LC1 chairman, and also the women councillor is also one of the key persons who is also residing with the LC1 local chairperson. And I don't know what decision we are going to make. They had also requested me that if anything, let's give them a chance up to Friday. By Friday, they are going to say their final words, whether or not, then we shall take decision from that time. So I don't know what we can say about it. Thank you. Some other people would like to say something also.
Thank you very much. All what these people are saying is good, but my fear is the LC1 is the president of that area, and if he is the one denying that fact, how are we going to intervene and enter into that village? Because he is supposed to be the one to welcome us, and if he is resisting, what are we going to do? We needed to think twice and get an answer to that, because it is taking a lot of time. I don't know what we are going to say, but my fear is the leaders, if they are denying it, I don't know whether the women will succeed in that. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. And that is reporting about the Ramanda reactions. Now will come later. And then we are going to have important visitors to Yumbe, which will be hosted by Yumbe Rotary Club and Sheduk. These are the 11 Rotarians, Canadian Rotarians, who are visiting Yumbe district through the Yumbe Rotary Club and also Sheduk in partnership with the TCP Global. The arrival will be on the 16th of January 2024. They will be here around at 11 o'clock in the morning. They will first go to BDBD, is zone 1. There they are going to visit the VSLA groups for TCP Global in BDBD. Then at 1 o'clock, we shall come back to visit the project implemented by and be supported by P2P in Machangana WAS project. And then at 1 o'clock, they will be there. And then after that, they will depart back to Arua in the evening. These are the updates of the important visitors that we shall be receiving on the 16th. And as well, we shall also be receiving our big partner from US, that is Chris Rosell, at the same time. Wow. We shall see the 11 Rotarians off, and then we shall again receive our visitor. So that day we are really blessed with the visitors. So we are very happy. Actually, he's not a visitor. He's one of us who is coming back from US to Yumbe. Thank you so much, Chris. You are most welcome. We are ready to receive you and come and enjoy to stay with us. Thank you so much. Completed projects that have been completed by Rotary Club of Yumbe. That is the MPI project for malaria. That is a malaria project, which was implemented from June up to September, which is already completed. And we also completed the TT project for malaria and the water filters, which is completed already. The communities are continuing to enjoy. The current running projects I've already said, and we also have anticipated projects which may come in soon. That is the global funding project, which we are also, it is pending. Very soon, it will kick off. And one new project we are also awaiting to arrive for malaria implementation. Thank you so much. Any reactions are most welcome. Thank you. I'm not seeing
so
other
much.
people online. Are they there?
We're with
President,
you.
I'm
Go
online.
ahead.
Yes, good. I'm happy to hear your voices.
Yes. Happy New Year. I'm
Happy New
cleaning my
Year.
house, so I'm very dirty. Uh,
Yeah.
but I'm glad to join you. I want to give further information on the visiting Rotarians from Canada. We have received clearance from the refugee desk officer. He has given us permission for the guests to visit Zone 1, the PDBD refugee camp. So we shall have a courtesy call on the office there on the OPM, and then we shall go to Zone 1, where we shall meet representatives of the VSLA groups. I understand there are about 10 groups, so if we are inviting 3 representatives from each group, that means 3 or 4. So those are about 30 to 40 people we are going to meet at the reception center. We have also I've written to the base commandant and to the assistant base commandant, and they have all been copied in the letter from the refugee desk officer, where permission has been granted for us to visit. So the issue with the office of OPM and the refugee desk is sorted. I was waiting for a reply from the RDC's office. I gave a letter to you to print and to take. I've been calling you and Innocent since yesterday, but your phones are not being answered. So I hope you have given the letter to RDC, Resident District Commissioner, because that is the chairman of the security committee in the district. And I hope that also those letters have been copied. The RDC should inform the DSO and all those security officers in the district. So that is done. What else is there? We are not going to form any Rotary Club or any RCC. I don't believe in working in refugee communities for such institutions. So we are just going to see what is happening and talk to the VSLA groups to see how they are impacting, how the loans have impacted on their livelihoods and how it has improved the household food security. So that is really the basis. And if there are any needs assessments, maybe the Rotarians are interested in the 7 areas of focus, we shall keep our eyes open and our ears open. So that is the approach we are using of going into the camp. But we're not going to form a Rotary Club, or we're not looking at forming RSCCs, no.
Okay.
That is basically it. And so I'm meeting the Rotarians this evening. We are going to Ndere Troop in Tinda. So that's a recreational center. So I'm going for dinner with them, and we shall discuss more. But we shall see you on Tuesday in Yumbe, for sure.
Thank you.
So I look forward to that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Letter to RDC was printed, and let Innocent respond on that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gloria, for your effort and to see that you have already coordinated the program with the RDO and the settlement commandant, and I've been copied in. I got all the messages. Thank you so much for your effort. You know, the challenge of visiting the refugee settlement is always the permission. So if they have granted it like that, now we are now very okay. We can now visit the VSLA groups in zone 1. And it is very true when you send the message about the printing the letter for RDC. The following morning, I printed it immediately, and then I took it myself to the office of RDC. And unfortunately, I did not get him in the office, but the letter was received by the person who is at the reception. and I told him he should make sure that RDC gets the letter and call you as Gloria to at least call you so that it can be proved that really he has received. So if he has not yet called you, and then tomorrow I have to follow it up because he must receive that letter and have the knowledge about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Innocent. President, maybe I will suggest that Innocent gets me the phone number of the RDC and I will call because I know they will not call. They are too busy. If
Okay,
you
good.
can
He's
get
going to do.
of the RDC and send me, then I'll be able to call.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. He's going to do that as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gloria. Any more reactions?
Yes, President, I would also like to make my opinion about the water, the challenge of the LC1 chair insisting they want a deep well and not the Mzuzu well. You know, in rural economy and rural sociology, you don't impose interventions on the community. If they are insisting, and also you should respect the protocols and the leadership systems they have in that community. So if the women said yes, that we want Mzuzu well, but the LC1 chairman is insisting they want a deep well, we should not, don't worry, it's just go, we can go and let them know that we don't have the budget for a deep well. So we'll just tell them that we cannot afford a deep well. We'll go to put that in another community that accepts the deep well. And the other partners, after all, those are all communities that should be supported by the district local government. So they can still go to the district water office and find other partners that can give them the deep well. So don't frustrate yourself, don't fret and think of what are you going to say. Just let them know we don't have the budget for a deep well and we shall go to another community that will accept the Mzuzu well. As simple as that. That's my personal opinion, and that is how I've been working. I've worked for more than 30 years with those rural communities. So I know you don't impose, if they say no, let them go, walk away in peace. Yeah.
I agree. Wise counsel from Gloria.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gloria. Actually, that's why I was saying they had requested us until Friday that they are going to have another meeting again and get their way forward. So let's first give them the Friday time which they are buying to make their decisions. And then that will be the time we shall say, okay, if that we still don't have the budget, can we move out or you accept it? Yeah, we shall wait the decision from them on Friday. Thank you. We respect them. We are here because of them. Thank you.
Yes, and Madam President, if I may add, Gloria's counsel is great. I totally agree with it. What I have found works is to say what is the fact, which is the deep well, the borehole, the deep borehole is a government program, and the district gets 20 deep boreholes every year for its 1,430 villages. Our program, and we are delighted if the LC1s can arrange for deep boreholes for Ramadan, yes. So that is fabulous that the LC1 can provide that. We don't have it. We are so sorry. It is so good that the LC1 can do the government program in the village. So that would be my reply, which is essentially Gloria's reply, but
Yeah.
it's just stating the fact. Our program is the Mizufu well, not the deep borehole. Yes, we did do a deep borehole before we found the advantages of the Mizufu. The deep borehole is a government program. It is great. Thank you for providing it. But it is not our program. The other thing that I had was the situation with the global grant. And Rotarian Gloria has pursued and worked on the global grant and has everything ready for submission except for my club. My club has not approved it yet, and now they say that they want another presentation on our global grant. So I will give them a presentation from Uganda on January 19th at 3 a.m. When my club meets Thursday. So that they can approve the global grant and we can submit it. The other thing, I think you saw the great contribution from Rotary Kansas and Rotary Topeka for the global grant that Topeka has already come up with $2,500. Kansas will match it with $2,500, and if they get another $2,500 of support from clubs, they will double the district's match, so it'll be 5,000 and 5,000. But we don't know that yet. However, that is what we hope will happen.
Thanks big to Rotary Club of Topeka. We appreciate them.
And Kansas.
Yeah. And Kansas, yes. Good.
Great, and that was all of my report. Thank you.
Thank
and
you
I look
so
forward
much.
to seeing you the afternoon of the 17th, I think.
You're most welcome. Good. Yes. More reactions? Yes, I can see. Rotary Club of Yumbe working for the project of Malaria Partners International. That is on a World Mosquito Day, isn't it?
Yes, in the MPI, in the newsletter, yes. Their pictures are captured on the World Malaria Day, World Mosquito Day. We have also worked on the web page of Malaria Partners Uganda, and the pictures dominating there are from Yumbe. I'm very happy.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Innocent, would like to say something about Ramadan issue?
Yes, I still need to go back to Ramadan. I think this time we have really waited and no response from particularly from the ELS1 chairperson. I was suggesting that the ideas of what Gloria has said are really correct, and we don't need to again enforce ourselves to the community, and we need them to do ABCD. So my suggestion is that as they propose to sit on Friday, to find to come up with now their acceptance, either to accept or not to accept. So I was suggesting if we can select some either 2 Rotarians, because that should be actually the last day for us to continue every time moving. They don't respond. Because previously when we went, the neighboring villages were just crying. We are now giving these opportunities to Ramadan. Please, can't you help us with this well? So if the communities, just the neighbor villages are crying, and now these people are really, indeed, they are very unfortunate, but we cannot do anything. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Innocent. We can see more newsletters coming on in the names of Rotary Club of Yumbe. I can see this is, this is really wonderful. If our projects are appreciated from outside, what about Ramadan? Ramadan will just have to accept. So on Friday, they said around 10 o'clock, we shall go as we are here in the house. These Rotarians currently around for the meeting will have to move for that meeting. Is it okay? Yeah, so let's go and hear from them together and support them to make wise decisions. If not, if they reject, even the next neighbor to them is crying and is also saying, why can't you bring this small one for me? I will take up that. We shall not even go very far. We shall deliver this service to the neighborhood there so that they continue to enjoy the water. Like for Achiba, Achiba drilled their borehole offside, whereby even Ramanda also continued to enjoy. Actually, Achiba is not enjoying it. So thank you so much, Gloria. We shall do this as you have stated. Thank you. The newsletters nakipira maido para ikofua makarasi. Yes, thank you so much. We are really doing great. We hope to continue doing that to serve our community and also not to let down our partners. We appreciate that so much. That is Molara Partners, Uganda. Good. Thank you so much. More reactions and also additions? Yes, is Helen online?
Yes, I am.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Yes. Question to you. Top-ups we are not receiving. What happened? And secondly, there was a project written for sponsorship. Now that we are really dying with the school fees is really breaking us down, especially me, I'm already broken down. And business is not as effective as it used to be to support us. How far has that project of scholarship gone? And what about the top-ups for people who have not yet graduated? Thank you so much. Thank you for understanding us, and thank you for supporting us. Thank you.
Okay, I do vaguely remember that there was some possibility of a school sponsorship, but ultimately that hasn't really gone anywhere. I don't know if I didn't get information. I had asked for information that didn't come through, but you'll have to refresh my memory and send that link back to me. Because there's nothing pending at this moment.
Very good. That is an assignment to Innocent. Innocent, please, can you refresh the mind of Helen? Send her that link. Thank you. Yes. More reactions in-house? You people have anything to add? Does you know balance? No.
President,
Yes, please.
I had asked either you or Innocent also give me the contact of the hotel. Is it Escape Village Motel? I don't know the correct order of the name, but I had asked for the contact so that I can make reservations for lunch on Tuesday.
Very good. And our treasurer is around. I think she has that contact herself. She's trying to check it around. We're going to give you as soon as that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Gloria, would you care to explain what is on the shared window?
Okay, those are pictures which were taken on World Mosquito Day. So what you see is the picture in Yumbe, and the current picture is a meeting of Malaria Partners Uganda with the Director Service Project.
Yeah, this is the on malaria prevalence. This is the time when we are receiving our drugs from joint medical stores. Yeah.
And
hello.
yeah, and I did just quickly check through my emails, and I saw that back in August, I asked for information on how many needed help with university studies. And Innocent replied sometime later that he'd had a delay in getting responses from Rotarians. So I don't see any responses about, specific people who needed help. So I'd have to go back and find what this program is. I'm not sure that we haven't missed the deadline by this time, but that was from August.
Okay. Thank you. Good. Yeah, so it's here. Hey, Yangani wants to say something.
Okay, thank you so much. As you see, I can see.
I've greeted you in happiness.
Rusia move wadi samsa.
I'm calling Wadi Samsa.
Ma chairperson Yangani Women Group Diga.
I'm the chairperson for Yangani Women Group.
Anga amida iti vani our fourth.
I'm standing up to say thank you.
Chris, Helen Be.
Chris and Helen. I've appreciated you people so much.
My life has a lot.
You have really changed our life. We are now completely different. We are healthy.
Send the TCP Global Fund, give money the Adi Ujatana Morubaga.
TCP Global Funds have really made a change on us.
Manda Bazi Azikorola, Sadisi, Madoga Kidliga, Patopi, and Refi Baro.
Before TCP Global, I was useless, but now I'm here standing in front of you people. You can see very fat and healthy and able to speak before you.
Helen and Chris, God bless you.
Wow. Yes, she actually missed the part of that. She actually missed part of that, and she missed to say that, and I am able to understand English and also speak a bit. These are all strengths of the TCP Global, making women freedom of discussion, of mixing with the others and learning from others. That is actually the benefit of TCP Global. Thank you. Thank you for supporting
And
our women. Thank you
it
so
is-
much.
it is
Continue
a-
to support them. Yeah.
It is a pleasure to work with you, always. But I went through some other old emails and I found out that this scholarship information related to a Coca-Cola grant we wanted to apply for. Because under economic empowerment, one of the fields was, furthering education for people in the area. However, since then, Chris and I have met online with Coca-Cola people, and they no longer accept applications. They ask people to apply, so we don't have the ability to apply for that type of funding from Coca-Cola. So it's really no longer a possibility.
Okay.
And I don't know why you
Thank
did
you.
so well with that Coca-Cola grant. I would have thought that they would open the door to more grants, but so far they haven't. And they changed leadership, so.
Okay, thank you. Jo ya ikosi azinga jo amabe. Ifila aleva azi amaba azinga babera ama ibabe. Eki azinga jo amabera eva ikosi niba. Yeah. Yes. Such as here. Okay. We are remaining with the 15 more minutes remaining. More reactions, additions are most welcome. It's okay, as you guys see the open. It's okay to say me what me is. I like it now.
Yeah, I do have one question. And
Yes, you are most welcome.
I know that there are 22 Rotarians in Yumbe. And I know that you do a lot of work in testing for malaria and drilling wells. How much support do you get from the other VSLA groups in all this work that you do? Do they participate in these efforts?
It's the leaders who participate. That is the support which they give during the implementation of the project.
So I think there was something like
support in terms of human resource. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah. What did you mean? Could you explain it?
Yeah. So I'm wondering, is it just the 22 Rotarians who are going out to the villages and drilling the wells and testing for malaria? Or do the leaders of some of the other groups, like the group in Machangana, where you're doing work in Machangana, do they help with these tasks, or is it all on the Rotarians?
Like drilling the well is not the Rotarians. Drilling well is a number of Rotarians who came out of the Rotary Club are being trained as well drillers. And when they go out to drill, they also mobilize youth in that particular area to drill with them. And then they also pay the youth who support them in drilling. When it comes to running of the projects, like running project in Machangana, O2 is a part of it in Machangana, and then the VHTs, and then you find the LC in that area also joins the team in doing work, plus also other Rotarians. And that's how we do it, depending on the village. If we go in that village, we also get the LC, the Rotarians, and the women representative in that community for TCP Global, the chairperson, also joins
Okay.
when we are doing activity, yes.
Okay. And another thing that we're working on is to try to establish some source of funds of loans for people who need larger loans. And at the last meeting, I think someone said that all of the people in the graduated groups would like loans of about $1,000. I'm just wondering if you thought about that anymore, and if you could give me some estimate. I think you have 30 groups that have graduated and aren't receiving more funds. Those are the groups that we try to support their members with a means of getting larger loans. Do you have any idea what size loans they would want? And if all of the people would want larger loans or just a few? In talking to the donors, we need to have some idea of what the need is. This is just a guess at this point.
Grupu kalina na ifila lekita ko kaza o ba ni send azi ambogo e do se e ba business kenga o jodo se sende amani gare se ba pere la sende da la ne wala ba zi kiti ba da ke ga do peke o jo ini ko sende ta be ba ke lere de ta bu chi chape ba ni rare jo dola alifalu bo bu jala Uganda ba sende se dala dro milioni na ko zibe jo dola alifalu ya wala sende ta lere ba do si e ba ke lere zito sistema le to ba la lusiko
Oh, would you prefer that I send you an email with this question? Get back to me?
It's okay, you can send email. You send
Okay.
email. Yeah, it's okay, send the email. And what about the survey that you had wanted to do through the M-Water portal? Has it also failed?
Chris, where are we on that?
Last I heard, Kurt was working on it. Maybe I misunderstood what was happening.
No, Kurt responded that he could accept the M-Water survey and he could analyze the data and that we should use the M-Water. So I think the next thing is to upload those questions to the M-Water and then proceed with the survey, right? Or is he supposed to provide you a list of people to interview?
I didn't know what the plan was. So I've got to work on the questions anyway, so I'll work on them, and it may be that it will be maybe 2 more weeks before we can finalize them. We will finalize them with the Rotarians, with Gloria, with the TSP Global Group while we're in Yumbe. So I will add that task.
Yep, thanks for bringing that up.
Okay, thank you. Then you will send the email for the request of a bigger amount of money for loans by the individual women, yeah. Through Innocent, maybe.
Okay, to Innocent and you, I'll send that.
It's okay. Thank you. Okay. So this is
And we all send good wishes to Rukia. I hope she gets better very quickly.
yeah, we shall pass
Yes,
your
very much.
message. We shall visit her this evening. Melissa is not online today.
Melissa is not online.
And Joyce is not online. She's still enjoying the new year. Or she went to Gulu.
I do not know. Yes.
She went to Gulu to visit her famous farmers. Yes. Yeah. We are remaining with the 6 minutes.
Well, may I ask a question? And possibly Mother Gloria knows the answer, and possibly you know the answer. What is the plan with application to MPI for a follow-up malaria project in Yumbe?
Yes, Gloria, are you online?
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I don't see Gloria.
Not online. Actually, I saw that link for application for malaria partners. I did not done it before, and it needs to be done when at least we are two, so that we are able to coordinate. Yeah, I saw the link that you forwarded.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe Gloria, if she will also respond on that, but maybe I will also coordinate with her, and maybe she will give me some clues about that. She will not hesitate to do that.
Good, thank you. That will be useful, and we can work on it together. I can write for you on my computer while I'm in Yumbe. I will be your secretary.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. That is now what we are going to do here. The other time you did it yourself, and this time we have to do it. You have to show for us how to do it so that next time we do it on our own. Thank you for building our capacity. Thank you for welcoming you to Yumbe. Yes.
Thank you. You're totally totally competent, but I do have. They did train me in 1980 how to write project proposals and evaluation plans and management of projects. So that was part of my university and nonprofit training, how to do that. So I only got to do it a few hundred times.
Yes. That's why this time you are here. We shall continue to sit with you tirelessly, working and learning. Yes. How to write international proposals. Yes. How to do international evaluations, standardized ones. Yes, that's good. Thank you for coming to Yumbe. May God bless you. Please arrive safely.
Thank
We
you.
are counting.
We will work together.
Yes.
We will learn from each other. Thank you.
Lord. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for today's fellowship, for turning up for it. We are already in time for closing our meeting. I've appreciated everyone who has really taken part in discussion and giving ideas and a way forward in this meeting. We have also appreciated support given by our partners. We are grateful for that. May God bless you and also make you people live longer so that you continue to support us in our partnership. I've also appreciated my fellow members, Rotarians in this house. I've really appreciated them for turning up for meeting this evening. I know it is tedious, though we also had some meeting in the morning. Others did not come again because it's now tiresome. They are living very far. I'm happy for that. And I also appreciate in a special way Seduk for supporting us in all these activities and working together hand in hand with the schedule. Thank you so much. By this, I'm now saying we are going to stand up and close our meeting for today. But next Wednesday, we shall also meet at the same time, 4 o'clock on every Wednesdays. Please, other partners outside and other guests outside are most welcome. Thank you so much. Let's stand up and close our meeting. We shall close the meeting up by saying the final toast that is by Otto Zaitun from Machangana project. Thank you.
My name is Otto Zaitun. I do the Rotary International.
Rotary world over. Cheers. Thank you, Zaitun. Chris Laminity Sadano. Yes, thank you so much, Chris. Your women are excited. They are now, they speak freely and they are able to learn and they are ready to learn. They are ready for transformation. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you again. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you. Goodbye.
Thank you.